Good afternoon, everybody. Today is January 12, 2022. Today our lecture is Vipassanā Purification Samadhi Nidesa Body Concentration, Part 53. So before studying the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavatu Arahatu Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavatu Arahatu Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavatu Arahatu Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Today we'll continue talking about the fullness meditation, Asubha Bhavana. There are 10 kind of Asubha Bhavana, so we are just studying one kind of Asubha Bhavana, fullness meditation. Maybe later the more short, because the first one talking about anything as possible as we can, and after that Pali just mentioned the special different things talking about. Okay, so today Pali continues studying like the Ekadasa Vidina. Ekadasa 11, isn't it? Ekadasa is 11. Ekadasa Vidina is a kind. Bana is another one discussion. Ekadasa Vidina, 11 kind of Nimitta Han. Nimitta. Nimitta Han is a Nimitta Han. Nimitta Han is a 2 words combined. Nimitta Nimittaka. Sorry. Nimittaka. So Nimittaka is not 2 words combined. Sorry. Nimittaka. Nimittaka is a Nimitta is a sign. Gaha is a take. Yeah. So the meaning is taking the phonic sign of the meditation. So it is we are talking about 11 kinds. So Ekadasa. So in the previous lecture, we already explained about the 11 kind. So the 11 kind of practice, the taking the fullness side, Sampadindo. Sampadindo means finish. Sampadindo. Finish. Kammathanam is here is Kammatthana is kind of the meditation, practice of meditation. Practice of meditation, Upanibandhati. Upanibandhati meaning is practice of meditation is accordingly following the method. So that's that person, that meditator. Chakuni Chakuni means with the eye. Chakuni umilitoa. Umilitoa means closed. Closed the eye. Olokana pachaya. Olokana pachaya meaning is you just the eye closing and you practice with the mind. The meaning is not with the idol. We already learned in Abhidhamma there are 6 kind of do. But when you practice the meditation is we need to use only mind, not the other do. So Chakuni Omilitwa, close your eye and then just practice with the mind. Omilitwa, Nimilitwa, Omilitwa is Nimilitwa is close, yeah. Omilitwa open, Olo Kana Pache. Sorry, because the first practice is play. Chakuni with the eye, open eye. Olokana Pache. Olokana is a look at. Olokana is a look at. Pachaya is cause. Because of looking at Ogaha Nimeta. Ogaha Nimeta. Ogaha Nimeta is a learning sign. Obijati is appear. Appear the learning sign. When you look at the next meditation object, that body, fine looking. That's the main manasan. That's main meaning is in that learning sign. That's main in that learning sign. Manadan is meditation mind. Manasan is mind. Meditation mind. Charantasa. Charantasa meaning is again and again practice. Again and again practice meditation with the open eye. So Patibhaga Nimitang Obijati at the time, because you practice many times looking at the phone sign and Patibhaga Nimitta is counterpart side, very similar but very clear. That side is we call Patibhaga Nimitta. Counterpart side Obijati appear. So counterpart side appear in your mind, not in the I do. I do appear is the nimitta is Ogaha nimitta. Learning side is with the I, but practice with the I many times. After that, automatically in your mind, the very similar the fullness sign, but very clear at the time. So we call Patibhaga nimitta. The counterpart sign appear. Tatha. Tatha is in that the Patibhaga nimitta counterpart side. Mahanadan, the meditation mind. Charando practice again and again with the counterpart side in your mind. Many times you practice, so appanam babunadi. Appanam is a jhana. Appanam meaning is a jhana. Jhana is a absorption stage. Babunadi. Babunadi means rich. You reach the absorption stage, jhana, at the time. Appanayam in the absorption stage, in the jhana stage, tattva, standing. Yeah. So that means after getting the jhana, absorption stage, Vipassanā, yeah. After that, practice Vipassanā inside meditation, wouldn't do. Yeah. So you have to change from the samatha into Vipassana at the time. In that situation, you are ready to practice a meditation, Vipassana meditation at the time. So when you practice Vipassana, Arahatan means become Arahant, Sachi Karoti. Arahatan is, free from kilesa, totally free from the kilesa. So that kind of stage you will be successful. So Tina, therefore, Tina Odam talk in the commentary, Eka Dasa Vidina, Nimedeka Ho, Upanibandanathoti. So that kind of statement is explaining in the commentary like this. Okay, so that's why in English translation to succeed in the apprehending the sign is the learning sign. In the 11th way to enter the meditation subject of fullness meditation, for the opening of his eye and looking condition, the arising of the learning sign. Learning sign is Ogaha Nimitta. And then as an exercise, his mind on that, and that means on that learning side. So many looking at and practice. So, and after that, you close your eye. At the time, in your mind, the counterpart sign arise. Ogaha, the Pribhaga Nimitta. Okay. So as you exercise mind on that, he reached absorption stage, jhana. So when he is sure of the absorption stage, he walk up inside meditation. So that meaning is that person need to continue practice meditation, Vipassana meditation, if he want. But some person they stop because they just want to get the absorption stage. So that person stop at the stage and then. But the other person want to change the Vipassana, so they can. So he woke up inside meditation and realized the Arahant sheet. Arahant sheet meaning is totally free from the mental defilement, skills. So it is said apprehending the sign in the other 11 way as entering his mind for this purpose. In the commentary saying like this. Okay, so go to the next one in Pali is Kata Kata Meka Pachawakana. Kata Kata Mega Pachawakana. So Kata is a going. Agada is a coming, Mega is a path. So going path, coming path. We are talking about that one. We need to make many the notice, the sign, going path and coming path. Yeah. So Pachavakana is reviewing. So reviewing the going path and coming path. We teach Sampadipadanatha Ti Ita. Yeah. Viti Sampadanata. Viti is the way. Viti is the way. Sampadana, Sampadipadana. Sampadipadana is you are successful at the practice of meditation. So that kind of statement, ya gada megasacha, and gada megasacha, gada is a going way. Agada megasacha, coming back way. Pachawakana Oda. Pachawakana is a reviewing. Oda is a talk. Sa, that kind of reviewing, sa meaning is that kind of reviewing, Kamatana Vitya. The way of Vitya is the way of the meditation, Kamatana Vitya, the way of meditation. Sampatipadanata. Ti ato. Ato is a meaning. Sampatipadanata, you will be successful. Sampatipadanata. So when you making the kind of reviewing the going way, coming way, so that kind of reviewing is you will get the benefit. You will be successful in practice of meditation. So that meaning is that your mind keep on answering the nimitta side. That's very important in the samatha meditation, tranquil meditation. That's why. Sache, if means if Iman Beko means the monk. This monk is who practice meditation. Kamathanan Kahetoa. Kamathanan Kahetoa means this monk is taking the method of the meditation, how to practice the meditation from the teacher. The meaning. Kamathanan Kahetoa means Kahetoa is taking the meditation method from the teacher. Agachandam Andaramaki. Agachandam means coming back. Andaramaki. Andara is on the way. Andaramaki, on the way. Kechi. Kechi means somebody. Kechi. Ija Bandi. Bandi means venerable. Ija means today. Kadimiti. Disan. Wow. Disan is a day. So Kadimiti Disan means what kind of day? Maybe some person met on the way. So that person talking to the meditator. Whenever today is what kind of day? Maybe they ask. Pochandi. Pochandi means ask. Make a question. Pochandi. Pochandi means make a question. Or Panyawa. Panya means something they want to know about the Dharma. Huh? So Pochandi, maybe. It's possible. It's maybe someone see the monk and then asks about what is it today's what kind of day, or maybe something they want to know about the Dharma. They ask question to the meditator. So meditator, or I'm practice meditation. I don't want to talk about anything. Don't do like this. So here, Patisantharanwa Karondi. Yeah. So the meditator should make Patisantara means a greeting with that person. Karondi is a make. Patisantara means a kind of greeting talking. So how are you, or something like this, and or today is a Monday, today is a full moon day, today is a new moon day, etc., like this. He need to answer. And then, Kamathana Nikoti. Meaning I. Kamathana Nikoti. I practice a meditation. So Toni Budena. Toni Budena means keep silent. Kando Nawadati. Kando means going to go. Nawadati means is not suitable. Should not do that. Yeah. Or I'm practice meditation, so keep silent, nothing answer. Don't do that. Yeah. Okay. So here English translation, that reviewing of the part gone by and come by has keeping the mind on the track for this purpose. So the meaning is that reviewing of the part gone by and the part come back dimension is for the purpose of keeping properly the track of the meditation subject. Meditation subject means a fullness meditation. Sign of the fullness meditation. So, for if this bhikkhu is going along with his meditation subject, because very important, even though walking, just his mind is just focused on the fullness side, isn't it? All the time you need to do. So people on the way asking about the day. What's today, Venerable? So this might happen. Somebody want to know and ask, or they ask him some question about the Dharma. Yeah. So or they welcome in, and then he ought not to go on the silence, thinking, "Oh, I have meditation subject, or I'm just in practice meditation." So he should not to go on in silence. He need to reply. Okay. And then another one is Tiwaso Katetabo. Yeah, Diwaso means Diwa is a day. Yeah, Katetabo means should be talk. Should we talk about the day? Panyo. Panyo means a question. Visijitabo. Visijitabo means should be answered. Yeah. This is very important. Yeah. Sachi nachana. Sachi means if. na janati. If the monk doesn't know about the day or about the question, answer the question, or maybe na janami, I don't know, whatever should be taught. Even though I don't know, should be tell, oh, I don't know about that day, and I don't know about your question, or something like that. Yeah, you need to reply. Okay. Dhammiko, dhammiko, padisantaro, katabo. So dhammiko means relating about the Dharma, talking. The talking is relating with the Dharma. Yeah, katabo means should be true. Yeah, should be done. Should be done relating about the Dharma. Tassevam, tassa evam. Tassa, karantassa. Evam like this, evam is like this. Tassa karantassa, the person who make like this. Evam tassa karantassa, okahitam. Okahitam means okita, okanimita. Okanimita is a land inside. Taruna nimitam. Taruna is a Pali Taruna is a very very young stage, not mature. Taruna. Nimitta is a sign. So the sign is not very very mature. So the meaning is easy to lose. The meaning. Taruna Nimitta means that kind of sign. Nimitta is very easy to lose from his mind. So in that situation, nasati means loosed. He loosed his meditation sign, nimitta, fullness meditation sign. Maybe it might happen because the nimitta is not very mature. So that's why easily to disappear in from his mind. So that's the main nasandevi. That's the main meaning is in that kind of nimitta, the very very young the sign or the fullness sign. And Nasandambi meaning is even though loosed, Divasan Potena. Divasan means a day, Potena means the person who asks the day, Kateta Mewa. You should answer. You should answer. Okay? Panya means a question. Panya is a question. Ajanantina. Ajanantina. Jana is a knowing. Ajana is a not knowing. So the question don't know about the question. So na jana miti. I don't know. Whatever should be reply. Yeah. Should be reply. I don't know. If the question is the person don't know. So Chanandina. Chanandina is if the question you know the question. So Eka Desina. Eka Desina. Eka Desina is just one part, not fully. Because of fully explain, you need to explain many things, isn't it? So just some part you explain is enough. Yeah, the meaning. Eka desena. So one part of the answer, kate tumpi, to answer Wuddadi. Wuddadi is suitable. Suitable to answer just only part of the answer. Okay? Not fully explanation. No need. And then Pati Sandarobi Katavo. Yeah, just kind of introduction. Pati Sandarobi Katavo. You should make just kind of introduction. No need to fully explain. Because if you explain fully, many explanation, many talking, so many talkings make more easy to lose your meditation side. When you're talking a lot, yeah. So that's why. Just some part or just introduction or you explain a little bit and then go. It's okay. Agantuka Pana Bhikkhu. Agantuka Pana Bhikkhu means Pana is here. Another one is Agantuka Bhikkhu. Agantuka Bhikkhu is a visitor monk. A visitor monk, Deswa means when you saw the visitor monk, Agantuka Patisantaro. Yeah. So greeting with the duty of the greeting with the visitor monk, Kadabo. You should do. You should do. And then Awasisanipi. Awasisani is a remaining duty. Awasisanipi, the remaining duty also. Cheti Yengana Wata. Cheti Yengana Wata meaning is the kind of the Chidiya is the pagoda, so cleaning the pagoda or body yengana. Body is body is a tree, ball tree. So cleaning the ball tree or something like this, you have a duty to do. So these are another different kind of duty to do. So with uposatakara. So Buddha is kind of duty. Buddha is a duty. Uposatagara is the Sabbath, the gathering hall. Uposatagara. Sabbath gathering hall. You should before the monk, the other monk come into the gathering hall. You need to cleaning surrounding inside and outside. And the lighting, or you need to fill the water pot to drink or to clean their food. So drinking water or washing water, you need to make that kind of duty. Water Bhojana Sala. Yeah. So Buddha is a duty. Bhojana Sala is the dining hall. Yeah. Bhojana is dining. Bhojana Sala is a hall. Bhojana is eating. So dining hall. So in the dining hall also you have to make cleaning and other kind of duty also you should do. And then Chanda Kara. Chandagara. Chandagara is the kind of the body heat up before showering at the very cold season. Chandagara, we call Chandagara. So sauna, like a sauna. And then Acharya. Acharya is a teacher. Upajaya is a preceptor. Yeah, you have to do some kind of duty for the teacher and for the preceptor. Yeah, that kind of duty. Aganduka is a Abhidhamma also have to do the duty, and the Kamika. So Kamika is the traveling monk. So traveling monk also they have a duty. So etc. etc. Buddha-dini, many kind of duty. Yeah, Sabhani all. So these all kind of duty. Khandaka Wadani. Khandaka what we call Khandaka Wada. Yeah, we call Khandaka Wada in the Vinaya Pitaka. Khandaka Wada is the many kind of duty. Puritabhanewa meaning you should finish doing that kind of duty. Okay, so yeah, even though you practice meditation, you have a duty to do, isn't it? That's why. Yeah. So here in the translation like this, the day must be told, the question must be answered. Yeah. Even by saying I don't know, you need to reply like this if he doesn't know. And then legitimate welcome must be respond to it. And then as we does so, the newly acquired sign vanish. Acquired sign means the sign of the meditation, the fullness sign. Vanish means disappear. Even though disappear doesn't matter. You should reply accordingly. But even if it does vanish or disappear, he should still tell the day about one asked. If he doesn't know the answer to the question, I should still say I don't know. And if he doesn't know it, he should explain it surely. He must respond to a welcome. Also, reception of the visitor must be attended to on seeing the visiting monk, and all the remaining duties, many remaining duty in the Kanaka. Kanaka is a kind of the monastic rule, Pitaka basket display. So the kind of duty must be carried out too. That is the duty to the shrine room, duty to the board tree, terrace, the duty of the Upasana house. Upasana house is a Sabbath gathering house. And then duty of the refectory. Refectory is a kind of the dining hall. And then bath house. Bath house is a kind of this, kind of the before going to showering. So that very cold is they make a one at the body. So we call this as a bath house. And then those to the teacher and the preceptor, visitor man, departing monk is a traveling monk, and the rest, many duty have to do. This is very important, yeah, because duty is a kind of the sila morality, so that's why you should do it. Okay, and then going another one is playing here. Probably is Tassa. Thani Purandasabi. Yeah. Tassa means the person who practice meditation. Tani means these duty. Tani means the various kind of duties. Purandasabi, already performed. Purandasabi means already performed. So Tang Taruna Nimitta. Tang means that. Taruna Nimitta is very, very very young. The sign. So very young sign means that kind of nimitta sign is easily to become loosed. So nasati means loosed. So puna again. Kandoa means go to the cemetery again. Nimitam, the sign of the phoenix. Kanitasamiti. Kanitasamiti means I will take. I will take the sign of the phoenix in the cemetery. Kandukamasabi. Kandukamasa means want to go there. Amanosehi. Amanosehi means a kind of the, the ghosts or kind of the wild animals or. Yeah, so Amanosehi goes or Wala Mikehi wa. Amanosehi wa Wala Mikehi. Wala Mikehi is a wild animal. Like a tiger or lion or leopard or etc. So wild animals, maybe they come to the cemetery and eat the dead body. So it might happen. So a deity that's tata, a deity tata. A deity tata means that kind of goose or the wild animal already they take a dead body. So Susanampi is to the cemetery, Kando to go to the cemetery, Nasaka Hoti. Nasaka Hoti means unable to go to the cemetery because in there wild animal already in the cemetery. So the person who want to practice meditation, he cannot go to the cemetery at that situation, isn't it? So okay, so in that situation, he made downwa and ratai. So he made a sign of the fullness sign. Andra Dai means disappear. Because, that body is decaying in many stages, isn't it? So blooded that body, but he already take a nimitta and practice meditation, but the nimitta loosed. He go back to the cemetery at that time. That body is already decay and changing the condition. So he can't do that. To take the sign, nimitta. That meaning. So nimitta wa andra dayati meaning andra dayati means that sign of nimitta disappear because of that body is decaying already, or maybe eating the animal, wild animal. That's why. Okay, so Odumadaka he. Odumadaka is a blooded dead body. Eka mewa wa Eka mewa wa. Eka means one. Only one or dwewa, two or diwasi. Diwasi is a day. So 1 day or 2 day, yeah. Tatwa, yeah. Already passed 1 day, 2 day. So Winnie Lakadi Bawon. Winnie Lakadi Bawon means decaying state is not only bladder state. The Winnie Laka is many the kind of the vivid the condition of the dead body. So Kachadi means the changing like this. So Sabha Kamathanisu. Sabha is all. Kamathanisu means the meditation. Edena. Edena means with that the blooded meditation side. Saman. Saman means equally saman. Or similar. Yeah, similar. Here is similar. Saman is equally or similar. Here is similar. Saman, similar to the Kamathana, the meditation object. Donglaban. Donglaban meaning is Donglaban Kamathana. Donglaban is do laba. Do meaning is very difficult. Laba is a get. Yeah, to get very difficult. So that kind of the meditation object is very difficult to get. Nama nati. So nama we call the meditation object is very difficult to get. So that kind of thing is nati. Nati means no, nothing. The meaning is you can use another different kind of meditation sign. No blood sign, only no blood sign. We need like a vivid, or many different kind of the fullness meditation in which you can practice. Yeah. Okay. So here in the translation is, and the newly acquired sign vanish or disappear. Why he is carrying out these two? So answer to the question or something like that. His meditation sign disappear. So when he want to go again, to go the cemetery again and thinking, I shall go and take up the sign like this. So he find he can go to the cemetery or Chanagra because it have been invaded by non-human being or by wild animal, wild animals, beast, or the kind of lion, tiger, etc. Or the sign of the dead body has already disappeared because of the change or decay of the dead body. So for the blooded corpse only lasts 1 or 2 days and then turn into the vivid corpse because of decay, isn't it? So all of these meditation subjects, there's a non-difficult, non-hard to know to come is this, because it's not very difficult changing your other different kind of meditation. Okay. So Pali continue explain like Tasama, therefore. Tasama, therefore. A1 like this. Nate imate. Imate is a sign, meditation sign, the fullness meditation sign. Nate meaning is disappear or vanish. In a bhikkhuna, that meditator monk, Rati Tanewa. Rati means the night time. Thana is a place, nighttime place, or Diwa Thanewa. Diwa is a daytime. Thana is a place, daytime place, or Nisiditoa. Nisiditoa means sitting. Yeah. So the meaning is that monk sitting at the nighttime place or daytime place or wherever he want, he can do. Aham, I, imina, nama. Imina nama means dwarina here. Imina nama dwarina. With the dwara is a door. With the door. With that kind of door, vihara from the temple, nikamito, leave. So I leave from the temple with the kind of door. And asuka disabhimuka, sorry. Asuka means that kind of asuka means not asubha, asuka. Asuka is that kind of. Disa is the direction. So that kind of direction toward Vimukha is a toward. So toward or facing. Facing that kind of direction. Magha, the path or street or road. Patipachitwa. Patipachitwa means going with. Asukasmai namatani. Asukasmai namatani, in that place, in that kind of place, Waman, left side, can he take? Take a left side. Asukasmai Dakina. In that kind of the Dakina is a right side, the right side, isn't it? So he need to make it like this. That's the person, that meditator, asukasmai thane, in that kind of place, Vipassanā, the rock or stone. Asukasmai, the place, Vamika Rukha Kacha Lata Manyantara. Yeah. So Vamika means the Tamik Mall. Rukha is a tree. Kacha is a bushes. Lata is a creeper. Anyatra is etc. Any other things. He should make a notice like this. So we already talking about many times this one. Okay. So sohan means so plus han. So means that me, that I. That I, Tina, therefore, therefore, Tina Magina, with that street, Kandwa, go, Asukasmai nama thane, in that kind of place, Asubang dasa, adasa. Asubang means a kind of phonasai or meditation object. Adasa means saw. I saw. I saw in that kind of place. I saw the fullness meditation object. So she should notice like this. Tatha asukadi sa bimukho thane tatwa. So in that place, in that the direction move the facing to that kind of direction, tatwa means staying. A1 J1 cha. A1 J1 cha. A1 J1 cha means that kind. Samantha all around. Nimetani side. Sanlekitwa. Sanlekitwa means a notice. Yeah, he need to do that kind of thing. We already discussed about that one, many. Okay. So right now he need to do again that one because he need to go back to cemetery and make to take a mindfulness sign, meditation object. So that's why he need to do that kind of thing. Even like this, Asuba Nimitan sign of the fullness, Okahetwa, take again. Asukadi saya. In that kind of direction, Susanato from the cemetery, Nikmitwa, leaving. Leaving from the cemetery with that kind of direction. So he need to notice everything. Ewa Rupena. Accordingly, Nama Makena. Yeah. So that kind of way or street, Eden Chiden Cha Karondo. Yeah, either it in that way, in those way, or in that way, or yeah. Karondo is a making. Agandoa. Agandoa means a combat. Ida here, here means his meditation hall. Nisino di. Nisino means sitting. Even like this, Yawa Palengang Abuchitua. So cross-legged sitting. Palengang Abuchitua. Palengang Abuchitua. In the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Palengang Abuchitua is cross-legged sitting. Nisinatan. Yeah. In the sitting place, sitting meditation place, so he need to make a cross-legs condition, sitting. Yeah. So Dawa first, Agada Meko, or Gada Meko, Pachoa Kitabo. So he should do like this, reviewing, going to the cemetery and coming back from the cemetery. He need to notice like this. Everything. Maybe again he lose his nimitta. He need to do again this kind of thing. So the Asubha fullness meditation very difficult to do. Not easy. Many preparation, many steps to do. Okay. So here in the translation. So when he signed the sign on nimitta. Sign means here sign on nimitta, fullness sign, has vanished, already disappeared. In that way. So the bhikkhu, the monk, who sit down in his night quarter, nighttime, or in his day quarter, daytime. So first of all, review the path combine and combine up to the place where he is actually sitting cross-legged condition, postures, cross-legged posture. So doing it in that way, and one out of the monastery by this gate, I told the paths leading in such and such direction, maybe many different kind of directions. So that's why you mentioned like this. And I turn left at such a such place. So you need to notice turn left or turn right. You need to notice when you go to the cemetery. Yeah. And I turn right such a such place. And then in one part of it, there's a stove. Yeah, he need to notice and on the way. And then another termite mall or the tree or bush or creeper. Yeah, so having gone by this path, I saw the furnace in such and such place, and I stood there facing in such and such direction and observed such and such surrounding side. Many things to do. So I apprehend the sign or the furnace in that way. Okay, so I left the channel ground or cemetery in such and such direction, and I come back such and such path, doing this and this, and I'm now sitting here. The meaning is I come back to this meditation hall. Okay, so many things to do. Okay, so he practiced meditation continuously with the sign of the fullness, like this. Okay, so Pali continues explaining like this here. Tassewan, Tassa Ewan. Tassewan means Tassa Ewan. Tassa means the person who practice meditation again like this, Ewan, like this. Pachawa Kato. Pachawa Kato means reviewing. Pachawa Kato. Danimeda, the kind of fullness side. Pakata. Pakata means obvious. Pakata hodi, began obvious. Pakata hodi means began obvious. Purado. Purado means from the previous time. Nikandanwiya. Oh, so here Purado is in front. Sorry. So Nikida means a pudding. So putting in front of the meditator. So the Nikandanwiya means a kind of the example is something putting in front of the meditator like this. The fullness signs appear in his mind. So it's explained with the example. Purado Nikandanwiya Upatadi. Yeah. So fullness signs appear in his mind, like the things putting in front of meditator, like this, that appear in his mind. Okay, so Kamathana Purimakaranewa Purimakarinewa. Purima is previous, Akara is the aspect. We take Patipachati. Yeah. So the way of the practice of meditation is already Purima is already we discussed. That kind of aspect we have to practice, keep on practice like this. We take is the way of the method of the meditation. Yeah. So Dana therefore go down. Then in a commentary said commentary talk like this. Gada gada mekka pachawakana viti sambadi padanatadi. So they said like this. Okay, so English translation is as he reviewed in that way, the sign, the fullness sign, become evident, become obvious, and appear a place in front of him. Something placed in front of him. So the meditation subject, right in its track as it did before. So hence it was said in his commentary that reviewing the path gone by and the come by has keeping the mind on the track for its purpose. So that kind of things. So because of the practice again and again like this is we get the benefit from it. When we lose the meditation sign again and again, we need to do that method again and again. Okay. Okay. So Pali continue explain like this. Idani. Idani meaning is a noun. Right now. Anisansa. Tasawi. Anisansa is a benefit. Tasawi meaning is a seeing. The seeing the benefit. The person seeing the benefit of the meditation, the meaning. Anisansa tasawi meaning is the person who who are seeing the benefit of the meditation. Radana Sinyi. You know, Radana is a precious stone. Radana. Sinyi meaning is possession. Radana Sinyi. So this is an example. Yeah. This is an example. The precious stone, or this is a precious stone. He knows that the person very, very, that stone, take it and put the safe place because this is a very precious. Like this. The nimitta appear in his mind, the meditator like a precious stone. Very carefully. Take it. Like this. So here example is Ratana Sinyi. Explain in more detail later. Otoa Chittikara. Chittikara means very, very, paying respect to that precious stone. Yeah. Like this. Upatapetoa. Upatapetoa means putting. Sampiyaya mano. Sampiyaya mano means piyaya is kind of the love. Yeah, loving, very well loving to the precious stone. So the person whom saw the precious stone and he take it very, very happily and very, very joy with the joy. Yeah, so like this. Tasmai aramane. Tasmai aramane means in that fullness meditation object, chitta, the meditation mind, upanibandati. Upanibandati means the anchor. Yeah. So anchor the mind in that fullness sign of meditation. Because it's very important. If lose again, you need to go back and practice anything again. So he need very, very carefully anchor his meditation mind with the fullness sign. Yeah. So ita, in that statement, Udumaraka Patikule. Udumaraka Patikule meaning Udumaraka is a blooded dead body. Patikula is a very, very the kind of discarding. Discarding the blooded dead body in the manasan, the mind, meditation mind, charitwa. Charitwa means a practice. Even though the meditation object is very, very, horrible, very, very the kind of discarding, but he need to practice his mind with the meditation object again and again. So jhana, in that way, when he practice jhana means absorption stage, nibbaditwa. Sorry. Nibbaditwa means happening the absorption stage. Jhana Vadathana. Sorry. Jhana Vadathana. Jhana is absorption. Vadathana is very close cause. Vadathana is a cause. Vadathana. Very close cause to get the absorption stage. Vipassanā wouldn't do. Yeah. So the person who want to make a Vipassanā inside meditation, he can do that. He can do that. Because the mind is very strongly concentration power at the time. So a person he can change the meditation object accordingly with the Vipassanā inside meditation. So Adha means definitely Imaya Padipadaya. Imaya Padipadaya means with this practice, Chara Maranama from the Chara is decaying again and again. Marana is a death again and again. Parimochisami ti. Parimochisami iti. Parimochisami means free. Free from again and again decaying and death. With the practice, definitely. he make a decision like this. Huh? He make the kind of the resolution, kind of the New Year resolution, like this. Huh? Yeah, Eon like this. Anisansa dasawina. Anisansa dasawina means that the person who know the benefit of the meditation, Bhavitama, should be developed. Should be developed. Okay? So that's why here English translation like this. Now, as to the was, when he established the reverence for it by seeing its advantage and by perceiving it as a treasure. Treasure means is a precious stone, like a precious stone. His meditation, Puna sign meditation object is very, very important for him. So come to love it. He anchor the mind on that Puna sign or meditation object. So here having the gain jhana by exercising his mind on the repulsiveness in the blooded dead body. So he should increase insight with the jhana as its approximate cause if he wants. Yeah. So he should see the advantages in that way, surely or definitely in that way. In that way means with that practice, I shall be liberated from the aging and death again and again in the future. So yeah, he should make like in his mind, make a decision like this, make a resolution like this. Okay. Okay, so Pali continue explaining like this. Yathabana. Yathabana Dokado. Yeah, explain here the example. Dokado Puriso. Dokado means a poor. Puriso means a person, the poor person. Yeah. So Yatha is studying Pali, studying with the Yatha means explaining with the example or similar. Yeah, Pali like this. So Tukadoburi saw very poor person, Mahagan. Mahagan means very the very expensive Mahagan. Very expensive. Mani Ratana. Yeah. Mani Ratana. Ratana is a precious stone. Mani is a kind of the gem is a many different kinds. So mani is a kind of the blue color stone, precious stone. Blue, very blue color. Okay. So, yeah. Jade or kind of jade or yeah. Labrador cat. After getting the very expensive the precious stone, Dong Laban, Wadame. Dong Laban means do lava. Very difficult getting things. I get it. Dong Laban Wadame, Ladandi means Ladandi means I get. May means I. Oh, really, I get very difficult, getting expensive, precious stone. I get it. So that means how his mind is very happy. Huh? So Tasmay Vadana Singi. Tasmay means in that precious stone. Vadana Singi means, oh, this is a very difficult to get. Huh? This is a very expensive. I will get a lot of money when I said it, or something like this. Yeah, he thinking. The sanyi means a possession. Hotoa karo. Karo means respectfully to that precious stone, isn't it? Karawan janitwa. Karawan janitwa means pay respect to that stone very carefully. Vipulena. Vipulena means a love of pemena, laughed. With the love of love, with a great laugh, yeah, pemena. Vipulena, pemena. Yeah. Sampiyaya mano. So sampiyaya means trying for mind. Mano is mind. So very well trying for mind. Tang means that kind of precious stone. Rakia. He needs to and he need protect. He make a protest. Yeah. He make a very carefully the safe house or something like this. Put in a safe house or something like this. Yeah. So that means a rakia. Yeah. Make a protection. Very carefully. So ewa miwa like this. Similarly, ewa miwa means similarly Lolavan me idan kamatana. Oh, I get very difficult. Huh? The kind of the meditation side, fullness side, I get it. Ladan. So Dogadasa, that the very poor person, Mahagata Mani Tarana Mani Ratana Sadisa. Yeah. So like a very poor person make a very uh, expenses the precious stone like making like this, his mind also the meditator mind also pay respect to the object or the fullness meditation sign, and he need to protest the meditation sign not to lose again like this. Okay, so Chatuda do Kamathaniko. Chatu means four. Huh? Dhatu is the Mahabhuta. Chatu Dhatu is four kind of Mahabhuta. Tawi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo. Yeah. So for Mahabhuta meditation, Chatu Dhatu Kamathani Ko, the person who practice four kind of the elements. Atano Chataro Mahabhuti. Atano is a mind. Chataro is a four. Mahabhuti is four elements. Parikanati. Parikanati means take. Anapana Kamathaniko. So many different kind of the foundation or the meditation is some person is a Mahabhuta, take a Mahabhuta, Tawi about Dejowayo, the earth element, the water element, wind element, fire element, or the other person is a breathing in and out, anapana. Yeah, it's a dependent. So that's why the foundation or primary meditation objects may be different kind. It doesn't matter. You can practice whatever you want to do, but is that kind of meditation should be suitable with you. You can choose any kind. So that's what he mentioned. Chatudadu or four kind of element or anapana, breathing in and out. You can do. So anapana kamathaniko, the person who only take a breathing in and out meditation. Yeah. Atano, Atano nasika vata. Nasika is a nose. Vata is a wind. Yeah. So the wind at the nose tree. Yeah. He should focus his mind, his mind answering in that meditation object. Parikanati. Take. Okay. Or another person. Kasina Kamathaniko. So Kasina Kamathaniko means kind of Kasina, Patavi Kasina, Abo Kasina, Vayo Kasina, and then Kala Kasina, Tejo Kasina, Kala Kasina, four kind of Kala Kasina, Nila, Pita, Lohita, Hodada. Okay? And then Akasa, Aloka. So 10 kind. So any 10 kind of Kasina meditation. So Kasina Katoa means his mind answering in that Kasina. So Yatha Sukhan means according to the comfortable method for you, you can choose. Bhavidi, you should develop with that kind of meditation object. That's very important. So some person, this method is better, that method is better. They say like this, but it's not correct. any method is better for the person who is accordingly take. Yeah. So, Eon like this. Itarani kamathanani. Itarani means in other different kind, many the samatha is 40 kind of meditation methods. Many. 40. So Itarani means the other kind of meditation. Meditation my object Sulabhani. Very easy to get. Sulabhani. Sulabha, Dulabha. Dulabha is difficult. Sulabha is easy. Easy get it. Okay. So English translation here like this, just as a pauper. Pauper is just like the very poor person who acquire a treasure. Treasure means a very precious stone. Would catch and love it with a great affection. So feeling reverence for it as one who appreciated the value of it. So like this, I have got what is hard in these to get it. Similarly, the bhikkhu, the monk, or the meditator should get the meditation side, loving it and feeling reverence for it as one who appreciates and value it. So I got this kind of meditation subject, which is indeed very hard to get, as a very valuable treasure for the poor person to get it. So, like this. For one whose meditation subject is four elements, discern the four primary the elements in himself, or one whose meditation subject is a breathing in and out, discern the wind on his own nostril, and one whose meditation subject is a kasina, make a kasina develop it as in at his ease. At his ease means accordingly. Yeah, comfortably. Comfortably is very important. So these are the different kind of meditation subjects are also easily got. So you can choose whatever you want and those different kind of meditation subject. Okay. So Pali continued to explain like this. Idam pana eka mewa wa dwewa divase. So eka mewa wa divase, 1 day, dwewa divase, 2 days. I mean, Idam means the kind of meditation. So 1 day, 2 day practicing. Take 30. So take 30 means you can keep on practicing with the meditation object the whole 1 day, 2 day, etc. etc. Like this. So tatoparang from that, vinilakadi bhavam papunati. So the dead body decaying in many stages, so changing from the blooded dead body into the vivid dead body, isn't it? So vinilaka is a vivid. Vivid means many different color on the dead body. Yeah. So papunadi means become like this. So nati ito don labatarandi. So ito from that don labatran very difficult is nothing. It doesn't mean in that the meditation object, Vardhana Sanyina Hoto, like his mind is all very precious thing like this. Chitikara, yeah, Chitikara means the mind is a very reverent to that meditation object. Upatapedwa, yeah, Upatapedwa is making your mind like this, and Sambhiyaya Manina. Sambhiyaya Manina, very, very dry, great dry mind. Nimitta, the canon nimitta, fullness side, Rakitava, should be protected. Should be protected means not to lose again. Huh? Not to lose again. Yeah. These are very important. Yeah. Okay. And then Radhithane Cha. Radhithane Cha means daytime, nighttime, nighttime place. Divatane Cha, daytime place. Odumaraka Patikula, Odumaraka Patikula. So Odumaraka is the blooded and the discarding, blooded discarding. So like this, practice meditation again and again. Tatha puna puna. Tatha means in that meditation object. Puna puna, again and again. Chitta, meditation mind. Upani banditava should be anchored in that meditation object. Again and again. You need to practice. Keep on. Continuously. Okay? So puna puna, again and again. Nimitta, in that meditation, fullness meditation side. Avijitava. Avijitava means abiding. Should be abided. Should be abided. Avijitava. Manasikatava. Pay attention. Should be pay attention. Should we make a pay attention very carefully, very mindfully. Yeah. Dakahata. Yeah. Dakahata means the thinking again and again that meditation object. We take hata. Yeah, vitaka hata means with the vitaka, with the initial application. Vitaka. We learn in Abhidhamma. So vitaka is the initial application is fullness meditation object is vitaka is very important. Without vitaka, without initial application, our meditation mind cannot answer the object meditation object because meditation object is very discarding. So this is very, very important. Vitaka is very strongly important the condition of mind. So vitaka hadang kadava. You should make kadava. You should make that thinking again, this meditation object. Okay, so that's why we translation like that. But this one lasts only 1 or 2 days, even though just lasts only 1 day or 2 days. After which it turns into vivid corpse, change and decay. But it doesn't matter. You already take it in your mind. So there's nothing harder to get than the one. So in his night quarter place or in his day quarter place, he's sitting cross-leg conditions as posture, and he should keep his mind anchored in that meditation object, fullness meditation object like this, fullness and repulsiveness of the blooded, repulsiveness of the blooded. So again and again, practice meditation in the meditation hall. So yeah, that's just he need to do at the time. And he should adopt to the sign of the meditation and bring it to the mind, stride it with a thought or initial application, applying thought, vitaka, over again. This is very, very important. Yeah. So more and more, the concentration power is more and more at the time. Okay. Okay. So Pali explained like this. Tasiwan. Tasayu. Tasa means that the person who practice meditation, the meditator, even like this, Korondor is a make. The meditator make like this. Padibhaga Nimitta is a counterpart side, opposite appear in his mind. So Patibhaga Nimitta is very clear image in your mind, like a 4D image, like when you go to the 4D theater. So the image is very clear, very close to your eye, like this, for example. Yeah. So Tatrida, Tatra Ida. Tatra in that Patibhaga Nimitta, Ida Nimitta Dvayasa. Nimitta Dvaya means Nimitta is a sign, Dvaya is a two. So the Nimitta is, we have a three kind of Nimitta, Upachara, the Okaha and Patibhaga. So here, two is Patibhaga, Okaha and Patibhaga, Nimitta. Nana Karana. Nana Karana is different things. Nana Karana. Okaha Nimitta. Okaha Nimitta is the counterpart side. Virupa. Virupa. Virupa is the ugly. Virupa, not ugly. Virupa is the how we translate Virupa. Vipassanā is very ugly. Vipassanā. Vipassanā, later one, another one is Vipassanā. Vipassanā is ugly. So Virupa is they are going to the changing. Virupa is changing. Virupa changing. Vipassanā ugly. Vipassanā. Vipassanā means very, very dreadful. Huh? Very, very fearful. Vipassanā. So looking very fearful. Vipassanā Hutawa Upatadi. Appear in your mind very clearly. So maybe happen like this. Patiba, the Oganimita is not 100%. Sorry, Oganimita is landing side. Okay, and then Patibaganimita. Patibaganimita is counterpart side. Patibaganimita Pana for the counterpart side. Yawadatan. Yawadatan. Yawadatan means as you like. Punjitwa, the example. Punjitwa means eating. So the person eating as he like. Nibbano. Nibbano means lying down after eating.
Vipano, Tula, Tulinga, Pichinga, Turisowiya. Oh my. Tulinga means very, very big, fat. big person, very Tulinga. Pichinga is the kind of the body part. So the body part is very big, or that part, that kind of like that kind of person. So you can imagine very big body, and the person who has a very big body, and he eat as he like. After that, he lying down. So so very alas, isn't it? So like this, Patipaganimita is like this. Appear in the mind, the meditative mind will appear, the Patipagan counterpart side appearing in the meditative mind. So meditator is like this. He doesn't want anything, just that kind of nimitta he like the person who eating as he like. That kind of example, huh? Good. Easy to see and to understand. So how the counterpart sign is how enjoyable for the meditator like this. That's the meditator Patibhaganimita Pati Patilabha Samakala Meva. Very long one. Patilava Samakala Meva. So Patibhaganimita is the counterpart side. Patilada is a get. Sama Kala is a time. So as the time he get the counterpart sign at the meaning. So the meditator, as he get the counterpart sign at the time, Pahida is outside. Pahida Kamana means a kind of the attachment to the visible object, sound, smell, the other outside the attachment. Yeah. Amanasika. No attention. Because he get very good sign, so no attention. We come back. We come back now, sorry. We come back now was saying now. Yeah. We come back now was saying now is we come back now is removing. The meaning is very strongly concentration. It's removing the attachment. That meaning. But by the power concentration, by the very strong power concentration, removing the attachment in those. Kamachando. Yeah. Kamachando means attachment in the sensual pleasure, Pahiyati, removed. Pahiyati means removed. Yeah. With the very strong concentration power. Okay? Anunaya paha newa. Anunaya Pahane wa Chatsa Cha Asa. Asa means is the person, practice meditation person. Anunaya is Anunaya is Pahana is removing. Anunaya is the love to the sensual thing, removing. Yeah. Anunaya Bhanina is the attachment to the sensual things, removing. Yeah. Lohita Pahanina. Well, that's another kind of example. Lohita is blood. Hana is removing. Puboviya. Pupa is a kind of the pupa is like that we practice 32 kind of body part. Pubo. I forgot English. Pubo is kind of the parts. Yeah. Part, like a part. So if you have some kind of the things that you remove the parts or the blood also removing, similar and the same time. Yeah. So like this, Pyavarobi Pahiyati. Pyavaro is the anger. Pyavarobi anger also Pahiyati. And not only the attachment, lobha, but also dosa, anger also removed. So like when you remove the part, the blood also remove it same time. Like this. So removing the attachment, also the anger also, because anger and attachment is related. You like it, the attachment. You don't like it, anger. So that's related. That's why. Like a lohita, blood, and pobo parts. Like this. From your body, take a part, the blood, and little blood also take. Like this. Yeah. The example to understand. So many Buddhas give the many, a lot of example to understand very clearly, like this. And then Tattha, Arata Viriya Daya. Tattha similarly, Arata Viriya is very strongly Viriya, very strongly effort. Daya means weight. With the very strongly effort, Viriya, Tinamida. Yeah, Tinamida is a slob and trouble removed with the very strongly Viriya. Arada Viriya. Arada Viriya with the very strongly Viriya remove the slob and trouble. Okay. And then we pati sara kara santa dhammanu yoga wasena. So our Vipassanā is very peaceful, calm. Santa Dhamma is the very peaceful, So odicca, kokocha. Yeah. So removing the odicca and kokocha. Odicca is wandering. Kokocha is removed. So these the wholesome manifest also removing. Because he has a great enjoying and pity. And so Adhigata Visesasa. Adhigata is attain. Visesa is a special kind of the meditation. Pichakataya. Pichakataya. Pichakataya means when you practice meditation, your mind calm down and peaceful. So that kind of the special the condition you get it. Pichakataya means yourself don't just not reading and just talking by the other person hearing. Is not like this, because you practice you yourself, you see that kind of situation, that kind of condition. Yeah. So pati da desaki. Yeah. Pati is a practice. Desaka is the Desaka is given the method or the meditation. Satori. Satori is a teacher, or Satori is a Buddha or teacher. Yeah. Satta is a teacher. So Patipati Desake Sattari meaning is the person who teach the meditation. So teacher. Patipatiyam means Patipati is the meditation method. In the meditation method, Patipati Paleja. Pala is the result. Pala is a result. So Patipati Paleja is a result of the meditation. Vichikecha. Yeah. Vichikecha is a doubt. Yeah, sometimes if you doubt the teacher or if you doubt the meditation method, you cannot overcome the doubt, isn't it, at the time? So that kind of vichikecha, that kind of doubt, vichikecha, pahiyati, removed. Pahiyati, removed. So pancha, 5. Nivaranani. Yeah, 5 kind of nivaranani at the time. Kamachana nivarana. Kamachana nivarana. Pyavada nivarana. Tinameda nivarana. Odicca, Kocha nivarana. And Vichikecha. So these 5. So pancha nivaranani pahiyandi. Yeah, you remove these 5 kind of mental hindrances at the time. Okay. So hearing the translation like this, and as he does accordingly, the counterpart side arise in his mind. Here is the difference between these two sides, the learning side and counterpart side. So the learning side appear as is a hindrance and dreadful and a frightening sight, but the counterpart sign appear like a man with a big lamb lying down after eating his fill. So like this, simultaneously with his acquiring the counterpart side, his last is abandoned by the suppressing owing to his giving no attention externally to the sense desire as the sensual object. And then owing to his abandoning of the approval, evil is abundant too. The part is where the abundance of the blood. When you remove something from the body, skull, for example, like this. So that's why the stiffness and torpor, sloth and torpor is also abundant through the exhaustion of the energy, and agitation or worry are abandoned by the devoting to the peaceful thing. There's no remorse, no cause of remorse, and uncertainty about the master who teach the method of meditation, about the meditation method, and about the fruits of the meditation. It's abundant through the actual experience of the distracting attained. When you practice, when you have the experience yourself during the practice meditation. So the 5 hindrances are abundant at the time, isn't it? So in that situation, your mind are ready to attain the jhana absorption stage. Okay, so we'll stop here because they already 4 o'clock. So we will stop here before stop the lecture. Which our Buddha teachings stay longer and longer in the universe. So Buddha Sasanam chanted 2 and 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam chanted 2. Buddha Sasanam chanted 2. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idame punya asawakayam vanhotu. Idame punya nibbanasa pachayo hotu. Idame punya Magapala Yanasa Pachayo Hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. So the more you understand in that way, the more you can practice easily when you, if you want to practice a fullness meditation. Okay. So thank you very much for your watching and see you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.